every once in a while you feel the need to get away. And we did, so we took a trip. Welcome to my last round of golf. Hi, hello, and welcome back to my last round of golf, everyone. My name is AJ Kummel. I'm excited to be here today with my co-host,
Alec Dietz. How are you, sir?
Oh, I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Not too bad, not too bad. So, we decided to take a trip. We packed the bags, went up about an hour and a half north of where we live here in North Georgia, up to a place called Blairsville, kind of north and even Hiawassee area.
Hiawassee.
Yeah,
You have
don't
to
ask
say
me
it
to
with
spell it. I don't know how to spell it.
You have to say it with the proper Southern accent, though, or it really doesn't settle in. See, you got to settle into something like this. This is where I'm from, and when you get me drunk, this is how I sound. But it's actually a really, really cool place. We played at a golf course called Brasstown Valley. It is one of the resorts up there. It's at Brasstown Bald, which is the highest peak in Georgia.
Yep.
I hope I'm correct there. Please don't Google me and tell me I'm wrong. That was my fun fact. I have a fun fact for today. So it was a wonderful course, though.
Yeah.
I enjoyed playing it a lot.
It was pretty fun. It was very, as you'll notice here, kind of even on the first tee, if you can see it, it's pretty hilly. It goes up and down quite a ways. There's not nice little like spots of hidden valleys you don't think are there, so you have to be careful you're not hitting in blind shots. It's kind of weird.
It is a fun course. It's a resort course after all. It's meant to be a little bit forgiving, which is kind of surprising because we are tucked up against a mountain.
Right.
Like, we're in a mountain, there's the lake right there, like, it's a very beautiful area, and you don't expect it to be as forgiving as it is sometimes because you have some nice open fairways, like, even though some of the stuff is covered in woods. But,
yeah, it was pretty neat. I want to see how we do. I'll be honest, straight out of the gate, I'm not looking forward to this. I did not play well.
Hey, it wasn't the worst day.
No, it wasn't the worst day, but this is not, like, you'll see. We also have another course coming up that we played the second day of our trip here. We just took a little weekend trip, and I didn't play good there either. So I'm not excited for this. Let's do it. I mean,
all right,
we're gonna have to do it.
All right, so might as well, and away we go.
All right, first tee. Look at that. Right off the bat. Now, here I want to say we did not have any tee time on the range. There was no range open.
Range was closed.
It was cold as heck. It was supposed to be a nice high of like 68, and then like 2 days before we got there, it changed to a high of 53 with winds.
And you can see our camera get blown over there in the wind. You know, not my finest moment, still took my swing.
Yeah.
You had a good approach up here to the green.
I did. It was an 8-iron.
It ended up being a good tee shot, too. Look at your placement.
Yeah, I guess. And then you also had one nice here. Just a little chippy up there.
Yeah, I left it short of the green and had to chip up and then dropped on. But hey, so a little thing about the greens today. You'll notice there's a lot of sand on there. That's because they were punched on Monday and we played on Friday. They told us ahead of time.
Yeah, they told us ahead of time. We got a discount.
And we're playing the 2-putt rule. It's if you're within a club length and a half of the pin, we're just going to go ahead and give you the gimme there if you don't want to have to take it. So you're going to watch us take some putts and you're going to watch us gimme some putts, kind of without rhyme or reason. And it made for a fun day. But you sank that putt without any problem.
Yeah. Yeah, we started off kind of nice here. I had a par there, and a little side shot here. One of our friends came with us and took some wonderful video, and you just laser beamed it?
It has some interesting ball flight for the program that tracked it. That's not the actual ball flight, but you can see here I kind of lifted my hands and then pulled them back across, so I brought that ball left to right. Same thing with that one, but that one was intentional. Yeah. And I hated that shot because it didn't land me in the fairway when I thought it would.
And then I had a nice little hybrid here. I thought I went off the back of the green. I was actually pretty upset.
I thought you disappeared too, but you dropped like middle of the green. We just couldn't see it because this green has hills. Like every green here has.
And then I just push it, and you say I can take that, which I will take. Thank you. I will gladly take that.
I'll give it because I'm gonna
look at these greens. Jeez.
Knock a long one up here and walk my happy ass up the green. All right, huh? You see me measure? You see me measure, and I'm like, All right. You know what? Sometimes we have to take the putt. I don't know what I'm doing with my foot there, and that's probably why I missed that putt.
Probably.
Probably also because of that divot that's there that somebody didn't fix. But, whatever. Details. I counted the 3.
Thank you. And then, we had these. I blasted this thing way left. I'm going to play from the other fairway. We were the first ones out, so that was fine.
It was fine.
You had a nice shot here.
Oh, I had a great shot. I actually ended up in a good spot in the fairway. I caught that low on the club face, though, and bladed the shit out of that.
Yeah, my second shot from the other fairway landed precariously close to that bunker.
Yeah, and I landed in the bunker is the sad part. But hey, I got out of the bunker, which is like a rarity for me.
Yeah.
Like,
Look at that putt up, and it was just so hard to tell because of the punch. Like, some greens were ridiculously fast, others weren't. It just really depended if you glided over the sand or if the sand caught your ball.
some of the punches were filled in with more sand than the others, too. So you'll hit some of these and you'll see the ball stop. And it's like, oh my God, did I just hit a gap of where it's like, oh, there's no sand there, so there's nothing to keep the roll. Yeah. It's some of these putts, I'm like, I left it just short and whatever.
And then we had a nice drive here, a little bit left side.
Hey, this is the hole that like absolutely destroyed us, right?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about this one. I hate this one.
I think I edited this in our favor, but hey, we both had good tee shots.
We did.
We both ended up in the fairway. It's just these shots right here out of the fairway that get us, because we both went over right into the poop place. Actually, it was like a nature preserve, so it was a nice place, not a poop place.
Thank you for editing and not showing my eventual slice off into the woods, my drop, and then this shot here that just...
Hey, we made it around the corner. It is a dog leg right, like 90 degrees around.
I barely cleared that bunker. You saw me sigh with exasperation.
Hey, I shot over there, I lifted up too much and just yanked the ball. But my chipping is kind of on so far. Like, look where I left that one.
Yeah, that was a nice one.
This is a good putt up. Like, that wasn't the one I remember.
No, not the one you remember. No.
I was going to give you too much credit.
Thank you for the credit. I did have some good putts this round, but some of the other ones were just not so great. Yeah, this is this long par 5, the first one, most difficult hole on the course. We were playing the teal tees. They do gold, teal, white. Teal was playing at about 6,600 yards. This was 522 from our tee box here. And then this hole killed me.
Yeah, this one was rough too, because so the wind was coming in too, and I don't know if you can really see it, but you could feel it on the tee box, and everything was just pushing to the right anyways. And it just drug me over there.
Yeah, I blasted my first one right. I took a provisional second tee shot, and I went long left, way long left. And then I actually had a nice chip here. Got very close, or at least close enough.
It plopped into the sand and rolled. Mm-hmm. Because then there's my chip up and over that comes into frame there. Not bad. Our short game's getting better. This is something that I'm seeing us actually improve on through these rounds, is we're able to place some of these chips on the side of the green.
Yeah. I will give this place credit. Even though the greens were punched, the whole place was nice. The staff were awesome. It was a great little resort, and if you're going to go up there, it's a fun little course.
Oh, I would definitely suggest playing it. It was $49 for a winter round, on a weekend rate, too, because Fridays are weekends. Not a bad course to play. It's a lot of fun. It's kind of challenging.
We just caught it on a bad day. It was windy as heck. Like I said, the high was 53. It was supposed to be in the high 60s. I didn't even pack a jacket other than my hoodie, so I'm playing in my hoodie both days, I think. The second day is even windier than this one, so you'll see that coming up too.
It was nice and warm, and then cold, then warm, then cold. It was a day.
Yeah. Here we have a par 4 with the treacherous water all the way down the left.
There was a lot of water here, man. It was always terrifying. I think both of us just got a hold of this one. Mm-hmm. We ended up close together. Yeah. That's a bad fairway shot. I think I can see it drift right.
Yeah. I had about 100 in here, or maybe I can see myself using my 52, so probably about 105 or so. Caught it
that
pretty
mud.
Chunky. Yeah, it was...
Chunky monkey.
It was big.
Hey,
but I didn't get up there.
You made it up to the green. Mm-hmm. It wasn't the worst shot, but yeah, that was not a friendly thing. It rained, 3 or 4 days before we got up there, which during the winter, drainage isn't the best because, everything's kind of cold and stays frozen and stays nice and muddy, so...
And then I think, if I remember correctly, I had 3-putt here, if I remember correctly. Because I don't believe you see my actual... let me see here. Is this the one I'm thinking of? Yep, I got it down as a 3-putt, which is fantastic.
Yeah, it rolls just to the side.
Man. Oop.
Hey, that wasn't bad. A nice putt in from the fringe.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to remove that one. That was just to see if I could do that. Sometimes...
I still miss the putt. Look at that. I still miss it. You got to love it. No one behind us taking some time.
Yeah, it made for a nice, relaxing day. Like, this was a fun round.
It was.
Because being the first ones on the course and nobody was behind us, like, we got to enjoy and kind of play around here, too.
Yeah, it was a nice time. I went and left again, chunked this wonderful hybrid, left it just short of the green.
Yeah, that rough is just really hard to play out of. You can see I have a towel behind me because of all of the mud that just came up. Look at that club face. Like, ugh. That was still not a good shot.
Take my 7-iron. Come on, get up there. That didn't even make it.
Boop.
Too scared.
See, that's where my chipping starts to go bad, and I'm starting to run further away from the cup with each one of those. I really don't like it. Jackets come back on. You can tell it's gotten cloudier.
You just see my general confusion here. I'm just frustrated. Just like, what is happening?
Ugh.
Yeah, just get out of here, ball.
And all of these balls were gross. Every time you picked up a golf ball, it was just covered in mud. It was covered in sand. It was just... Yeah,
it was a weird day. And about this time, this is whole, let's see here, I believe this is 8?
I think this is 8. That's what I remember coming up.
Yep. Let's see here.
Oh, come on. Put it out. There we go. Hey, at least that half-assed one actually went in.
No, this is hole 8.
No, this is 8. That was 7.
Yeah, hole 8, I hook it.
Whoop.
Yep, there that goes.
Taking over towards the sand traps. Man,
you had a great shot here.
There were so many sand traps. Like, all of the sand traps. You actually bounced over, so that was kind of nice.
And you can see I lost my other ball, and now I've switched it to a divide. Where I think I actually just destroyed my other ball.
I dropped just short of that sand trap. I was so happy on this one. I had a good shot up. You had a good chip.
Yeah,
all of our shots were online for the pin. Like, our distance was. Our line wasn't. Online was the wrong word. On distance for the pin. Like,
oh, thank God I had a 1-putt there. Saved it.
Do I 1-putt this as well? Are we cool and actually do this?
I know what happens, but I'm not going to tell you. Yes, you do. Look at that. Bam.
Thank goodness. Hey, sometimes I can putt.
Look at that. We both parred a hole. It's a miracle.
Hey, and it was before the end of 9, too. So, this is the one that I hated because I go up and I catch a tree limb here, and it was going to be perfect, but one edge of a tree just took it straight down.
Yeah. And then we had a little chunky shot here. I had a 3-wood still in. I had an okay one, but you can kind of see it hooking back a bit.
I mean, that works out well for this course. Like,
yeah. Let's see. There's another.
And everything is just getting underneath it. I'm getting drugged through the ground, so the club face is getting pulled open. Everything just keeps going to the right on me.
Yeah, you can see I didn't get enough of my 3-wood there. Actually, just because the wind's coming into us, I had a little tiny hybrid.
And that's where my chipping went to shit. This whole 9. Okay. Hey, you made it out.
Barely.
But
barely.
Yeah, and I'll show you the chip that I struggled to get to put it up there, though, because that was definitely not the shot before. Do I make this putt? Oh, see, just leaving so many right by the cup.
Here we come.
I really like those divides. It makes it so easy
fun.
to see.
They're very fun.
We've got to start playing more of those.
I like them too. They actually match the grip of my putter perfectly.
They're probably expensive is the downside.
Yeah. They're not that bad.
Oh, okay.
Srixon makes a good quality product.
Yeah, that's true.
You hear that, Srixon? You hear that?
We like your balls, Srixon.
We like your balls. This one made me so upset. Man, I thought I had this thing perfect. Everybody on the tee box said, what a nice shot. And then it lands I think 5 yards short of green.
This is a great hole. Like, I think this might be one of my favorite ones just because of how difficult this par 3 is. Like, there's just sand traps all in front of you.
Look at that divide.
You left it just short. Oh, beautiful shot. We can see the Oh.
Yeah, I still left it a little too long, though. You can see it
all of that
all in the sand
that just rooster-tailed up.
Yeah.
Hey, didn't have video of my good chip, but...
No, we don't.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
Chipped it up. Oh, am I actually going to putt this out? Do I miss it?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I don't. A typical me probably would have missed that putt.
Can I at least save a par here? Yeah, I don't know.
You never know with these greens, too, but... I mean, you can see the clouds coming in, too. It was
it just turned kind of nasty.
Yeah, the storm's threatened. Hey, beautiful shot, but not a beautiful background. Hey, it prettied up, though.
It did pretty up over here.
Turn the other direction, and hey, there's a par 5. Like, this was a really long hole, too. Mm-hmm. This one was tough. Oh, this was my favorite. Not this shot was my favorite shot. This shot was my favorite shot. It was a terrible shot, but it was the best technical shot I've hit with that 3-wood all day. It just went directly into the woods. It went straight was the problem. I didn't think it would.
I had actually a pretty good second shot here, and then here comes this little, I think I'm at about 80 yards. I was just so scared of these bunkers.
They're just so big. All those fingers stretching up towards the green, too. Like, oh, that was a good read. I think you were just like a hair too far back on that backswing, and then that would have been the speed off to just drop it in the cup.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Thank you for giving me that one. I mean, look at this. Like, it was a great place. Sand everywhere. I hate sand. It's coarse.
Like it's hey, at least the sand traps here though were soft.
Yeah,
they were actually the way that you would expect them, like sand to be played, and not like the hard packed sand that we're used to around where we're from. Which, you know, not knocking it, it's just a regional thing. Or wow.
What?
Hey, that ball flight, it tracked where it landed, just not the actual ball flight.
Yeah. This one, you hit a bunker so hard.
You can't see the splash that happened. We saw the splash on the tee box, and it bounced out of that bunker.
Out of the bunker.
All the way at the edge of the bunker. I smashed that drive.
He hit the upside of the bunker and bounced out of it. And I had a great second shot and a pretty good output.
All right, you know, I can dial those in a little bit.
You smoked me here on this back nine. I'm just going to let the viewers know that, he smokes me here.
Well, and the back nine became a little bit easier because everything got, like, more flat and open.
You say that as I shot worse on the back nine.
Hey, well, you know, it's easier for some of us.
I lied.
Not easier for some of us. You know, hey, that was a good putt up, but it ended up being a gimme.
I thought I hit this so well, and it hits the worst little branch that none of us saw.
The tiniest branch in existence just click right down into that just poop.
Man. Had a decent second shot here with a hybrid. Technically my third shot, excuse me.
I think this was a good swing, too. Yeah. Actually, yeah, that was good form. Yeah, I drop another one short. Hey, this is why we ride in the same cart, because you can see the two balls sitting next to each other. That's exactly where all of ours go. You had a good chip up. I left it a little further out than you did, but hey, you know what? Like, yep, that one's going to be a gimme. I'm close enough, yeah. Give me that one.
Yeah, take it. We're not going to stress over this.
No, especially when some of those will just divert at the end.
And bloop. Yep. There it goes. What a wonderful day.
This was a great shot. Like, I had a perfect swing here.
Watch me realize, like, halfway through this.
Beautiful video of it. Oh, like, what is that? The Angels in the Outfield wave?
Yeah, I was like, you got to fly, AJ. Like, come on.
My swing was there, and we missed it. Yeah. So
thank God I actually did stay up somehow.
Had a good chip up. Rolled a little bit to the back. I ended up being on the green, I think, on this one. Did I par this, or did I three-putt this?
I'm not going to tell you.
I don't even remember what I did here.
I can tell you I saved a bogey with this. Never mind. Hey,
those rim jobs, they just like spin around the side, and that pole probably didn't help being in there. The pin probably did you a little bit. Oh, yeah, I have to three-putt that one. I'm the worst.
We're the worst.
Just wonderful. Yeah, this one I smashed and actually ended up safe.
Oh, goodness.
Like...
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't break that club right there.
And then just like the ball's above my feet, like I have to play it on my front foot, so it's just an awkward lie. You ended up having a good shot out of the fairway, brought over like further up to that side.
Yeah.
This was the hole that it just kept turning right around the water here.
Yeah, it was just, you just kept going and going.
There was sand about 150 out from the pin. There was sand right at the pin. I ended up way over back behind the cart path over there and had to chip down to there and then chip over. Like, this was a rough hole. This one was like 11 for us. It
was terrible.
It ate on lunch.
And there we go. Yep. You think all day that you're leaving them short because all the sand, then you putt a little too hard and it goes way past.
I think I chipped this one to a gimme, and I was so excited that I could stop playing this hole. Like
you can see, it just got really nasty around this time. No sun anymore. The wind's coming in.
Oh, you can look at that. The flag looks beautiful.
Yeah, the flag looks great. Great advertisement for them if you can read it.
Blowing in the wind, but yeah, it's getting cold for us.
Just big oof, you know.
You can tell our cameraman stopped moving around as much because that was the cam that was stuck in the ground. Mm-hmm. 16 was fun. I enjoyed this hole. It was like a nice little bit of open fairway. I put another one, of course, towards the sand trap.
Had an awkward lie here, kind of above my feet a bit. You had,
this is great. Watch this do a vert ramp, as I call it. Oh, no.
I didn't know you had this one.
Did I do this in slow-mo?
Heck yeah, you did.
Oh, my God.
This is going to be great.
What the hell is wrong with me?
I don't know. We're going to watch you suffer. Here we
go,
ladies and gentlemen.
Form. Okay, I don't roll my hands around. Oh, vert ramp just launch is up. And you think I Hasselhoff from one beach to the other?
Do you?
No, I think I actually stay out. No. Yeah, just almost Hasselhoff in there. But you know, sometimes we stay out of the darkness.
This looks like a pretty good shot, though. Let's see, Joanne.
Yeah, I think I dropped this one on the green or close to it. It wasn't the worst shot up.
Get up there.
My approach shots were getting better. My chip shots were getting worse.
Yeah. This one, for some reason, I just thought I had to hit this so hard, so I hooked it way left.
It's okay. I went left too, just a little bit less left, I think. Yeah, I'm just over that first ridge. You're over the second one.
Man.
It was like 220. That was a long way to the pin on a par 3 at the end of a long day.
Yeah, it was annoying.
It was a good chip on. Let's see, I chip up from there. Finally, I did something that was worth it. Like, I mean, I still left myself a 10-foot putt that, of course, I dropped short.
And what you don't see here is all 3 of my putts on this hole to end up with a triple bogey. Because God help me. Yep, there you go. Just confused, sad, angry. What you're seeing here is a sad, angry man.
18 was fun, too. This was
it was fun until I blasted into the trees.
Hey,
I almost did.
You put one over there into that cutout. I took one short up on the left side.
Had to play a weird kind of cutty 8-iron thing.
I had a clean look at the pin, and I think we ended up close to the same spot for our next shots. I think I'm just a little bit up on the left.
Yeah. Oof.
Yep, another just mud as you get close to the green.
Actually saved it with somewhat decent chip back up to here at least.
Oh my god, like, is this, like, I forgot, did we make our day on 18?
I think we make our day. I think we ended out, look at this, it's windy.
Yeah, you can read Brasstown Valley perfectly on that flag as the putt goes across and just drops into the cup.
I'm not excited about the one putt. I'm excited that we're done.
It is cold and we're done, and both of us can one putt to end the day. Oh my god. All right, you shot 25 over.
Woo!
So, solid. I shot 21 over. Okay.
Man.
Like, it wasn't that different of a day.
That's very bad.
Like, okay, but like, that's bogey golf,
man,
plus double bogeys spread around.
Let's see if I have to look back at it. So the ones that killed me were 4, 5, and 17. Triple.
What were my triples?
We both tripled number 4, which was the first long par 5.
Oh, that one was rough.
Yeah,
like that was just
the course.
That was the one where it dog legs right. Like that's the handicap.
I lost a ball straight in those woods on the right, and then I chunked it twice.
I donated one ball to the wildlife fund that is out there, just so if somebody needs to build a nest or have something like that, they can use the golf ball. It might provide warmth. Question mark?
Let's see. You also had a triple on number 15, which was the terrible hole. The one all the way down the water's edge.
Yeah, that was the one where everything just kept curving to the right.
Which
on
apparently
the
is only the 12th most difficult hole on this golf course, and I say that's a lie.
I feel like we were just tired. I made sure to take my Aleve before we started. Like, I had my arthritis medicine. I don't have arthritis, but I need to take the medicine to help my shoulders. Like,
we're old.
I'm becoming that old, and I'm only in my early 30s, Hey, life comes at you quick, people. So, but it ended up being a fun day, even though there were challenging moments. There were some spots that were, like, easier to play, like some beautiful fairways, like some things that were easy to hit. And
I liked it. It was fun. I wish the weather wasn't as crap.
I wish it would have been like the 63, 65 that it was supposed to be that day. And then things would have been much nicer.
It wasn't that windy when we first started. Honestly, it was pretty nice. And then as soon as we got to about 8 or 9, it really started to pick up on the back.
That's been like a trend in like the last 5 or 6 rounds we've played. It starts out in a beautiful morning, and of course, in typical Southeast fashion, we're going to come through the storm to early mid-afternoon. Sometimes it threatens, sometimes it actually happens. And of course, it ruins a nice day of golf. So, sometimes we make it through, though. We suffered through this one, and we made it. We froze a little bit at the end, but
would play again.
We survived. Oh, definitely we'll play again.
I definitely want to go back up there when it's maybe fall season, something like that. Nice, cool color change and stuff. That would be fun.
Get a nice weekend up there, take everybody up, golf there, golf another place, do some things around in the little towns. Make a whole weekend of it. It would be fun.
Yeah, it was great.
All right, so we have to do the typical questions. What was your favorite shot of the day?
God, I don't know if I have one. I guess if I had to choose my favorite shot of the day, it's probably gonna be, honestly, even though it landed short of the green on number 10, the par 3. Not number 10. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
No, that was 10. Yeah, it was right after
Yes,
the turn.
yes,
it was the
it
par
is.
3 with
Yes.
all the sand in
Yes,
front of it.
it
You put
is.
it like 3 feet in front of the green. Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
That was a great, like, technically great
I
shot.
felt great about that shot.
I
That
mean,
felt so good.
I'll say the wind is what held you back on
I
those
have no
extra
idea.
feet. You were going to the right spot of the green. I
felt
went
great.
far on that one. Mine was on 11. It was after the crap drive I had that left me in not even the rough. It was a stick area where they had like taken a like bush hog through and cut. So I was hitting through like twigs that were still like, I guess, trees growing out of the ground that had been cut, but little twigs of stuff. Technically the best swing I had all day. Like, that 3-wood went about 220 in the air, like flew perfectly straight. Problem was is I was aiming left into the woods, trying to bend the ball to the right into the fairway. The best swing I had all day. Wasn't planned, but hey, still, it was a good swing.
It was a good swing.
You got to celebrate them when you have them.
So what was your favorite hole? Like, did you have one?
I think that par 3, 10 was probably my favorite hole.
I like that one too. That was fun.
It is a fun little par 3 to throw a dart at a green. It, like, the depth was... Does it give you the green depth on there? Was it like 20 feet or something like that?
It is 22 on the left and 33 on the right, and we played to hole position number 1, so it was 33.
Yeah, so it's not the biggest green to hit from like what? What are you, 130, 140?
147 is what the card lists.
It can be up to 220 though.
It can be.
If you play from the tips,
Yeah.
because they have 2 spots on where those greens can be. So, like I said, this can be like a nice challenging course if you want to play from the back, or you can have a nice fun afternoon playing a nice little round, play from the whites, play from the teals,
teals.
And they have the cutest little turtle tee
Oh my
box
God,
markers. Like, we
turtles.
couldn't talk
Weird.
about Brasstown Valley without talking about
I
the
know.
turtle tee box markers. They are my favorite thing. They're cute little turtle guys. Like, you saw them in the video, but still, like, we have to talk about them.
I actually kind of like hole number 1 too, because it's you start off, you get that kind of weird mountainy feel because the tee box is kind of separated from the fairway. It's kind of elevated,
And then it rolls to the right, it rolls back to the left. Yeah.
You know, green protected by bunkers, blah blah blah. Like, I mean, it's cool, it's fun, but I think honestly, I don't really think there's like a bad hole except for 15. 15 sucks.
Yeah, that one was rough.
Yeah,
The water
that thing
holes
can never be. You know, if we never play hole 15 again, I'm happy.
Yeah, we could just like take a double for that one
Yep.
and just call it a gentleman's
Forever.
agreement and skip it. You know,
Forever.
hey, this one was a lot easier than the one that we played after that. We played Butternut Creek, which is in Blairsville. That one was a little bit less forgiving than this one. So
Now, I will also say for Butternut Creek, and you will see in the video, I hope, it was windy. Like,
Oh,
it was,
yeah,
it was,
it's-
this is one of those days that if he and I both woke up and we were at home, we would say, "Do you want to go golfing?" No, I do
No,
not.
no,
Let's
no.
go let's go hit the simulator somewhere.
like, I had a Scooby-Doo moment where the wind took my hat at one point mid-swing. So yeah, it was a day. But you know what? That's for next week. Very excited for us to go through that and critique our swings and learn from all these mistakes that we're making, and we can really grow and become better golfers. But I guess until next time.
Bye bye.
All right, bye-bye.